Hi, today I want to talk to you about something. I did have my girlfriend go change in the change for cash, and then I went to the store. Now, once she took all the change out of her purse, we ended up with over $45 worth of change. And that's pretty good for 4 months of saving. As you can see, it is empty. Now, this is what I got. Now you're going, this is a lot of stuff that you've already had or do have. Yes, there's a reason for this. Because this is some of the cheapest stuff you can find. And I'm going to talk about this. We got 2, 8 other butter noodles. 2 of the cheddar broccoli rice. Then 2 of the chicken flavored noodles here. Now you're going, that's a lot of noodles and you have a lot of noodle stuff. Yes, I do. Now there's a reason for this. I can take broccoli cheddar rice, or even the chicken flavor rice, or even the butter noodles, and I can add a can of chicken to it. And I will talk about that. Now I did buy another 4-pack of this big canned chicken. Now this is probably, I'm pretty sure, the most expensive thing in here. Definitely. It was $7 and something. I will get in on that. As you can see, the receipts right here. 12, 3, 21. Alright. A 4-pack of chicken. 2 more spaghetti sauces. And you're going, alright, I don't see spaghetti noodles in here. That's because we already have a buttload of spaghetti noodles. So I don't need them. Now, in a pinch, you could take any of these, the butter noodles, the chicken noodles, and put them in a strainer and rinse them off really well and get the flavoring off, and use this if you had to. But since we do have a lot of spaghetti noodles, I did not buy any. Now we do have 2 boxes of tuna helper, which is tetrazzini. Now I can't eat fish, and my girlfriend does not like tuna. She used to eat tuna, and she had some tuna that made her extremely sick. So she hasn't touched it since. Now we do use the canned chicken for this. So everything here we can use the canned chicken in. Of course, you can see a 4-pack of spaghetti and meatballs and a 4-pack of mini ravioli. Now let's get into this other stuff. Peaches, fruit cocktail, pears, fruit cocktail, right there. All this is fruit. Now you're going, why do we need fruit? You definitely need fruit if you're going to have stuff like this all the time. Now I understand putting a lot of stuff like this back, this is not going to last you 25 years. It is not. Pasta will start to turn. Some of the sauces in these can harden up after an extended period of time, unless they're kept cool and dry. But these are extremely cheap. These are $1 each. Now I'm going to go over something else with you. If you are one person, how do you get a meal for just over $2? Now remember, I did not spend $45. I did not. I will show you the receipt. We had over $45 and I spent $42.48. Now that was enough left out of $45 to get a thing of butter or some noodles, spaghetti noodles, or whatever. You do not have to get spaghetti sauce. I can make enough spaghetti just with these 2 cans of sauce for us to eat on for 3 days. So, you know, Now what I did do is, besides this, these 4-packs are really expensive. It's like $7 and something. I will show you the price on the receipt. But I got 2 of these little mini cans. Now these are $1 each. So if you're a single person, you can take any one of these. Butter noodles, cheddar broccoli rice, chicken flavored. These are $1. And it looks like they're changing the packaging of some of this stuff. And I expect these will be changed pretty soon. So if you're a single person, 1 can of chicken, 1 package of these, you mix the chicken in here when you cook it, and there's your meal. That's for just over $2, because you do have to add butter. Now, some of these may call for milk. I do not use milk in any of these. I use straight water, and they turn out fine. Like on here, this is just water. Okay. And I think it's this one. Yes. In this one it says 1 3/4 cups of water, 1/4 cup of milk. For stovetop, I do not use milk. And here it says 2 cups water, 1/4 cup low-fat milk for microwave. I use 2 1/4 cups of water, and it turns out fine. Okay, so you do not have to have milk. You will have to have butter or some type of butter substitute though, okay? And I got 1 can of pulled pork. Now this isn't barbecue sauce. My girlfriend particularly does not care for barbecue. So you're going, what can I do with that? Well, as far as the barbecue itself, I could rinse off as much barbecue sauce as I could. We could eat it next to a side dish. You know, instead of mixing it with the side dish, eat it next to the side dish. So that would be a meal. Now this is not a lot of food for $40-something. And you're going, well, you have a lot of these packs. Absolutely. Let's see, 8. We have $12 worth of these pasta side dish things and rice side dish things. $12 worth. This was $7 and something. Everything else was reasonably cheap. Even if you add up the price of these and add up price per can, these are reasonably cheap. Now let's get to the receipt. Now the mini ravioli for the 4-pack is $3.48. That means it's less than $1 per can, if you think about it that way. The spaghetti in the can was $3.48. That means it's less than $1 a can. Now I did say if you could find things for $1, you would get a bunch of stuff. Some of this stuff is $1 only, and some is more expensive. Alright. The chicken for the large 4-pack cans was $7.48. The spaghetti sauce was 98 cents each. Now the pork was pretty expensive at $3.48. These little bitty cans of chicken, for these little bitty ones, the singles, were 98 cents each. The fruit cocktail was $1, peaches $1, pears $1. All the fruit was $1 per can. I made sure I got everything $1 per can. The tetrazzini was $1.32 per box. So that's $2.64 for 2 boxes. And if you added a can of this, you know, even one of these boxes, with one of these small cans, would be enough to fill up a person easily. And if you had 2 people, 1 box, even a small can of chicken, and 1 can of fruit or a side. That would feed 2 people. The butter noodles were $1 each. The chicken noodles were $1 each, and the broccoli cheddar rice was $1, and of course peaches were $1. I spent $42.48. Now that's out of $45. All right. So I'm going to use $45 as your baseline, no matter what. In fact, I'm going to use 46 for a reason. Because you will need butter. Now, we do have butter already here. There was no point in me purchasing butter. Which, if I had $45 or $46, I still could have purchased butter and some spaghetti noodles for $46. $45, it would depend on how much your butter is and what size package of noodles you get. Whether you could have done all this plus butter and noodles. I don't think you could have, because that would only been $2.52 out of 45. Now, I do know you can find some spaghetti noodles for $1. And now the butter, on the other hand, you're not going to find anything for $1 at Walmart. But some dollar stores do have butter for $1. Now, we do, once in a while, we go out to eat very rarely, but we do. And when you go like to KFC, or I believe it's KFC, or it's Dairy Queen, they give you really small packs of butter sauce or butter. I save all them. They're in the fridge. So even if we ran out of butter, we'd have those. Even if I ran out of those, I do have my butter down here in the container, the powdered butter. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, this is not a lot of stuff, but if you think about it, I put our change back for 4 months. So, let's figure this out. If you are a single person, how many meals is this going to make for you by just putting your change back? There's quite a few here. Now, yes, you may get burnt out on certain things, but there's still quite a few meals here. So, let's say 2 people. If I ate the spaghetti and my girlfriend ate the ravioli, right there is 4 meals. Right there, just for the 2 of us. The tetrazzini. And even if I added 2 cans of these large cans of chicken for 2 of those boxes, that's still 2 meals. I could even add these small things of chicken, and that'd still be, you know, a meal. Not 2, that'd be a meal for 2 people, or 2 meals if we added a side dish and fruit. So you can see where I'm going with this. I had $45 to spend. I spent $42.48. Now, yes, we do get a lot of stuff like this. Does it have a lot of nutrition? No, not really. I mean, there's 33% carbohydrates for this. It does have some, let's see, potassium and some iron and calcium, it looks like. Potassium, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, folate. So these do have a little bit of something. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm not going to go through all this. This has vitamin D, maybe. Nope, no vitamin D. But anyway, I want to talk to you about inflation. Now, a few months back, I could have got more than this. And you're going, how? Because some of this stuff has gone up. Even if just a little bit. It's hurting. But for 4 months of me throwing back our change, this is what I got with a little bit of money left over. Is this amount worth it to you to put your change back? To start prepping or preparing? I don't know. I'm not you. I can't tell you what to do. I won't tell you what to do. I'm just saying what I just did. Here's the receipt. Right here. And here comes the date. This was yesterday. Today's the 4th. So, what can you get? If you're willing to do budget shopping. Now, let's say I took off this. This is over $7 for this. Just this. And I got some more little cans for $1 each. You know, like 4 more of these. Or, you know, however many. Say 4. That would be $4. This is 7 something. That would leave $3 and something to buy spaghetti noodles and butter. So, you know, if you had like $45 to start with, you could get all this. And like I said, I'm not telling you to do this. What I'm telling you is freeze-dried foods are really expensive. I should know. We purchased some. Most people that are hurting right now are on severe budgets. And I'm just telling you what you can and can't do. I'm not telling you you have to. This is just to give you an idea. To give you some type of vitamins, you know, get some type of fruit. There's some fiber in here, and I don't know what that, iron, calcium, potassium, the fruit cocktail, fiber, potassium, peaches, calcium, potassium, carbohydrates, natural sugars. Now, would I get stuff like this again? Probably not. Because my girlfriend's not too much into barbecue, I probably would not buy something like this. Would I buy more of these little cans? For me personally, if I was single, yes. It would keep me from having to open one of these big cans. But since I have someone that I also cook for, we just use one of the big cans for 2 of us. But think about this. I want you to think about this. That's $2. Right? Look at this. Here is where the first can is. Right here. Now this would be $1.70. Somewhere around there. So that's 12.5 ounce for 1 can. Now these cans are indeed smaller. These are only 5 ounce. So yes, 2 of these cans is a little bit less than this, but these are $1 each. Best if used by September something 24, 17, 24, 17th of 24. So this is 2024. This one, October 1st, October 19th of 24. So, you know, those are going to last you at least a couple years. This is 2021. And this is 2024. Like I said, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you what you can accomplish with a little bit of gumption, saving a little bit of money, throwing your change in a container, and hopefully you can get some stuff before inflation raises everything up too much. A lot of the stores that I go to are out of a lot of things, and I live in Montana. Is this worth, literally, worth me saving money, saving the change for 4 months? Absolutely. I mean, we do have food under here. Yes, this is definitely worth it. If you can get this amount of food, can you imagine just having this after hitting with a hurricane or a tornado or a natural disaster? Just with this amount right here, all you need is water for most of this stuff. Now, even the tetrazzini, it does say use milk. I do have milk, but if I did not have milk, I could just use water and add a little bit extra butter, a little bit less water instead of the milk, and I can make this. Is this worth it? Just for this amount, is it worth putting our change back for 4 months? To us it is. To us it's 100% worth it. Like I said, we already have spaghetti noodles. We have a bunch of spaghetti noodles, in fact. We already have butter. In fact, we have some butter here in the deep freeze and in our fridge over there. What we have in our deep freeze is real butter, salted. And what we have over there in the fridge is, well, like the vegetable oil junk you buy in the containers. And of course, I have the butter powder. So we're set for butter. So basically you need water and butter for most of this stuff, or a lot of it. Of course, these you could eat right out of the can, or you could heat them up. The chicken, you can eat right out of the can. It is fully cooked, or you can put it in something else. Now the pulled pork, like I say, it's going to have barbecue sauce. So if you don't like barbecue sauce, you may want to get something else. And before you ask, why don't I have any of the roast beef in the can? My girlfriend despises roast beef. She just does not like it. But this is what I got. Just using the change out of our change jar. If you haven't stocked up or begin to prep, stock up, get 1 can, start saving. One little bitty penny can start you saving. Also, if you buy stuff like this, buy it either in water or in juice. Do not buy this in syrup. The reason I'm saying that is because if you have no clean water or drinkable water, you can drink out of the cans. You either want the juice or water. You do not want syrup. Alright, that's it. I'm fixing to go, but this is what we have. I hope this helps you decide. It's not much, but for someone on a really fixed income, or for someone that just can put whatever change back and then go get a decent haul of stuff at the store at one time to put away or even to eat on, it's absolutely wonderful to do. It'll help a lot of people out. Alright, I am fishing to go. I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments for me, please leave them in the comments. And before you suggest spam, I will let you know my girlfriend does not particularly care for spam either. So, you know, but if you know of anything, please let me know. I'm more than willing to listen. Um, all right, well, that's it. And I hope this inflation doesn't go up anymore, because if it does, oh, it's going to be hurting. Oh, before I go, I wanted to show you the dates on these. "2023. 2023. And this is fixing to be 2022. But that is in November 2023, so that's a year, a year from now. Actually, 2 years from now. Because this is still December 4th of 2021. So, yes. Everything I have here will store for at least 2 to 3 years. So, in an emergency situation, we have food. Think about what you'll eat, what you can store, how much it costs, what you can get away with, what you can mix and match to make meals and dinners, and what your family will eat. My girlfriend will eat any of those up there. She will eat any of this fruit here. She'll eat the chicken. She's not going to be happy about the pulled stuff here because she does not like barbecue. But I decided to throw it in and get a can for the hell of it. But if I wouldn't have bought this, I mean, that was the pulled pork, $3.48. Now, if I wouldn't have bought this one can, I could have bought spaghetti noodles and butter, and probably another 1 or 2 cans of this. The small cans of chicken. Mix and match however you see fit, whatever works for you. Just please get started as soon as you can. Remember, one little penny in one little jar, that's all it takes to start saving. Just start with that first penny. Alright, I'm fixing to go. I appreciate everybody watching. And like I said, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. And everyone have a good day. Bye.